Hello everyone, I'm Michelle Smith and welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you my 12 favorite tools for crafting that I got from the Dollar Tree. You might be amazed at all the different things that you can use from the Dollar Tree from the different departments in crafting. So let me go ahead and jump right on in and start. So let's start in the Crafter Square section. Now this first tool that I'm going to share with you is a relatively new tool that they've started to carry, and I did recently try it out and I absolutely love it. And this is a little rotary cutter. Yes, the Dollar Tree sells a rotary cutter for $1 and it works very well. It does have a guard on it so that you can safely put it away and not worry about cutting yourself. Now when I used mine, I used it to cut deco mesh and it worked very well. So I highly recommend this tool. Also in the Crafter Square section, they have these clips and they're awesome. They have two different sizes. This is their large one. And all the ones that I've seen are pink. And then they also have another pack that has little clips. And I really love these as well. Now the large clips come in a package of 3 and the small clips come in a package of 6. Now these come in handy a lot of times when you're gluing things that you need to clamp together. These work very well. Great find in the Crafter Square section. Another item that you can find in the Crafter Square section that I absolutely love are some of their paintbrushes. Now I really love these paintbrushes. They have the light bristles and dark blue on the. Now they come with this set, which has 3 small brushes. And they also have another set that comes with 1 very large brush and a detailed brush. These are my favorite paintbrushes from Dollar Tree. Another area that you can find good paintbrushes are over in their hardware department. They also carry these types of paintbrushes for painting your house or trim. These also work very well in crafting. I really like these. The bristles are great. They clean easily and they're really nice to work with. They have several different sizes that you can choose from. Now talking about cleaning your paintbrushes, I found this little gem over in the makeup department. And this is what you use to clean your makeup brushes. Well, it also works really well with paintbrushes. You simply take your paintbrush, hold it underwater and brush it back and forth on this surface. It takes the paint out of your paintbrush, it cleans the bristles all the way down, and it makes quick work of it. Now they have several different kinds that you can choose from. I just happened to grab this one. They have several that are flat. You're just looking for a silicone tool that has the little ridges there to help you clean your paintbrush. Works really well. I love this. It cuts the time in half for cleaning your paintbrushes. Now also over in the hardware department, I purchased this tool. Now this is what I call a glass scraper, and it does hold a razor blade. Now this works very well if you're trying to remove stickers or any kind of print that is on glass. Say you purchase maybe one of their banks and you want to remove the writing because you want to do a light up scene. This works very well at removing anything that is on glass. And you can find this glass scraper over in the hardware section. Love that tool. I use it all the time. This is called a paint scraper. You can also find this over in the hardware section. I use this all the time as well. I use it when I need to fill little holes. Maybe I'm using a sign and I've taken out where it hangs. I need to fill those holes really well. It also helps when you need to remove any kind of 3-dimensional objects off of maybe a board or something along those lines. This works really well. Also, if you need to remove any paper and you're soaking it off, you need something to scrape it, this works really well. So I love this tool. Another great find at the Dollar Tree. Also in the hardware section, they have this utility knife. This is a great utility knife, and it comes with a bunch of new blades that you simply push up when you're done using the blade. There's a little piece down here that you can pull off and snap that blade off, and then you have a fresh blade. This works really well. Nice and sturdy, cuts through cardboard and foam board, anything like that. Great tool. So many great items that you can find for crafting over in the hardware section. This is another one, a right-angled metal ruler. This works great, especially if you're trying to glue together pieces or put things together where you need a nice clean right angle. This tool will help you do it. Plus, if you need to use your utility knife and you need a straight edge, this works really well to line it up. Nice and safe because it is metal. Another really nice crafting item that you can find over in the hardware section. Another great item that you can find over in the hardware section is their sandpaper. Now you can buy either a pack like this that has several different grades of sandpaper from fine to more coarse, or you can pick up a sanding block. Now I've had this sanding block for a really long time. It has different textures all the way around it. It is pretty well worn out. So I do need to pick up another one, but the great thing about this is I can just take a piece of this and wrap it around the block and go for it, and then just get rid of it. So that's what I've been doing until I can find another block there. But they have great packages of sandpaper because I don't really need a lot, and one piece of sandpaper is good for a couple projects. So this one little package I've been using for probably 6 months, and I still have a ton left. So when you don't need a lot of something, the Dollar Tree can really offer you a great value. They give you a good option and not have to pay more than $1. I also picked up this package. This is the very tiny, small screwdriver set. Now you might be wondering, why would you need that? Well, Dollar Tree also sells lots of little lights that you can put in your crafting. Well, all of those little lights run off of battery packs, and you need one of these little screwdrivers to open those battery packs to get the batteries in. So if you like to light things up from Dollar Tree, you're going to need one of these sets. Find it in the hardware section. Okay, so that shows all the love that I have for the hardware section. Now there are a couple items that I absolutely love and I use every time I craft, and they come from the kitchen section. And the first item is their silicone spatulas. Now this one is a Betty Crocker, and it is a scraper spatula. Both ends are 100% silicone, which is what you're looking for when you're working with hot glue. These are great. They hold things down. If the little hot glue gets on it, as soon as it dries, it wipes right off, and it makes a great tool so you don't burn yourself, and it doesn't get all messed up with hot glue. Now, they usually come out several different times a year with different ones. This is just an off-brand. As long as the tool is 100% silicone, it'll work. Over in the beauty area, they also have a mask applicator that's 100% silicone. You can use that one as well. And last but not least, probably my favorite tool, the Betty Crocker scissors that you can find over in the kitchen area. Now I have been using this one pair of scissors for well over a year in crafting. And let me tell you, I cut paper, I cut fabric, I cut wire, I cut everything with these babies. And for $1, they are awesome. I put them through the ringer. They are at the point now where I need to replace them. So the next time I go, I will be looking for another pair. But it's been probably 1.5 years that I've been using this one pair of scissors in my craft room for everything. And they work awesome. I highly recommend them. So there you go. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little walk through the Dollar Tree and where I find my favorite tools. I really do use every tool that I showed you today almost every time I craft. And it's great that I can find it at the Dollar Tree. I'm really happy with everything that I've shown you. I've used them multiple times and know that they work very well. Well, there you go, my 12 favorite crafting tools from Dollar Tree. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you found something that you didn't think of for using in your craft room. Thanks again. It's always a pleasure to see you. You have a great day, and I will catch you next time.